Hello and welcome back to another beer review. I'm Ben the Beer Lad, and today I'm going to be doing Brew York's Flatpack Fika Fuel. This is a Tonka Caramel and Pecan Imperial Milk Stout at 9.5%. It says all that right there. This is also in collaboration with Beer Smiths. Something. Let's see if I. Beer Smiths. They're from Sweden, which is quite a collaboration. I think it's pronounced Fika Fuel. Anyway, 9.5 Imperial Milk Stout. Sounds interesting. This is one that I got from Pre-Stamp Brewing. I got it as a present from the beer dad because I graduated. He got me a beer. This is the one I chose because it sounded really good. So, yeah, I thought I'd give it a shot, and I've never had this one, but I like Brew York, and if you've seen on the channel for a while, I've got a fair few Brew Yorks reviewed. I quite like them. They make some good all-around beer. I've got one in the fridge. Took the Midnight Brain at 13%. They can make some really, really good strong stuff, but they can also make some really, really good IPAs and weaker stuff. They're just good at overall brewing, so I'm really looking forward to this. There is a bit of guff on the back. It says collaboration with Beer Smiths of Gothenburg, Sweden. Flatpack Fika Fuel is a sweet pastry style imperial milk stout with 3 kilograms of pecan nuts per barrel, lashings of caramel and marzipan. And a marzipan-like finish coming from the beautiful yet unusual Tonka beans. It says that all there. One thing I do like about Brew York's cans is they give you sort of an overview of what you're to expect. So this has got a 5 out of 5 on nuttiness rating. Apparently the mouthful and the sweet is full. Also the malt is full. So what I'm going to expect, before I've even gone into it, I'm already expecting this to be a really, really sweet beer with a nice, dark base. That's how I'm expecting it. Thick, dark, and really sweet. That's what I'm expecting. The can art itself is quite interesting. I think because it's Sweden, and I'm pretty sure IKEA is from Sweden. I think that's the whole flat pack joke. Hammers, you got bar stools, screwdrivers, all that stuff. There's pecan pie. There's some form of pie slice there. Cup of coffee. You know, stuff. There's a lot of stuff. I'm sure a lot of it is to joke about IKEA and how everything's flat pack, but how you need coffee and you need pie to get through it. I know I do. Anyway, let's crack it open, shall we, and see what we've got. I've been looking forward to this. I've been wanting to review it for a little bit, but other beers I've got in the way. I've kind of saved this one because I know it's going to be a good one. See what I can get. Again, still listening to a bit of music. Fills in the silence when I'm pouring beer and talking about it. Anyway, so I've got myself a Jet Black, and I do mean Jet Black. No light getting through that at all, not even at the bottom. That's how it's Jet Black. Jet Black beer, nice tanned head. So around the edge is quite dark, but in the middle, I can't really show it without pouring it. In the middle is this nicer, more Guinness sort of head. It's lighter, it looks fluffier, it looks less compact than the outside. This looks quite thick and quite creamy. The inside looks thick, yes, but not as thick as the outside. It's thinner in consistency, or in bubbles anyway. Let's get a smell though, shall we? Let's see what we get. It's nutty. There's nuts, pecans, hazelnuts, a little bit of peanut, chocolate, dark chocolate, a nice milky chocolate as like a sweetener, malts. It smells sweet and it also smells dark and bitter at the same time. It smells all lovely. Let's get a mouthful of body carb, shall we? I'm going to do that again. Okay. Carbonation's light, almost non-existent. It's really light. The body is, I wouldn't say it's full. I wouldn't say it's a heavy body. I'd say it's more medium. But when you drink it, as you drink it, you get sort of like this outer. I'll demonstrate. So that, when you drink it, it goes in through the way you're drinking it, this little hole in your lips. That bit is quite light, quite fluffy, and then depending on how big of a mouthful you're taking, it sort of comes in and sort of goes out and around into your mouth. That bit's nice and medium, almost full-bodied, but it's that into the mouth is quite light and fluffy, and then it sort of goes around and sort of keeps covering what you're drinking as you put it into mouth. So it's a light, but it's all, like I say, depending on where you're going, it's light bodied as you drink it. Once it's sat in your mouth, it goes into a medium, almost full bodied. It's really nice. It's really interesting. Let's get a big old taste, shall we? Cheers. Whoa, tell you what, that's dark. Oh, it's rich. It's bitter. Oh. I've not spilled anything, don't I? I've just knocked the glass. I was gonna say, I'm gonna fill this up and hope that the sweetness comes from filling it up. That's out of the way now. So, flavour-wise, the big old taste? I don't think I did. I might have done. Anyway, dark, bitter, rich. I did do a big taste. So, if you've had, best thing I can think of is Hotel Chocolat. They're quite an expensive brand of chocolate here in Britain, at least. They do a lot of chocolate, milk, white, dark, but they're dark chocolate. I've got it in the cupboard. I'd get it, but it's like right at the back of the cupboard. I've got 100% dark chocolate, hot chocolate in my cupboard. Pardon me. And that is dark, and it's rich, and it's bitter. And that's what this tastes like. It tastes dark and bitter, but rich. Like really, really dark, really bitter, really rich. Like I love sweet and I love chocolate, but I can't handle that Hotel Chocolat hot chocolate. I can handle this because it has sweeter notes, but that's what it's reminding me of. It's dark, it's rich, it's bitter, and it's gorgeous. And for a stout, it works well. Don't get me wrong, it works perfectly well. There are other flavours, I'll get to them in a second, but that's what it reminds me. It reminds me of 100% hot chocolate from Hotel Chocolat. Yes, there's a bit of milk chocolate in there, and that's adding to the sweetness, but this base note of, or the base flavour of this stout is dark. I'm going to guess at least 80% chocolate, dark chocolate. That's what I'm guessing. It's really dark and really rich. Now, I'll move on to the flavours. Other flavours, you've got pecans, you've got nuts, you've got the Tonka. Caramel? I'm looking at the can. It says caramel. Maybe in there with the milk chocolate, but it's not that sweet that you can taste it. This is a dark beer. This is something that you sit in front of a fireplace and treat it like a brandy. This is dark. This is a slow drinker. This really is. Like I said, pecans, peanuts, nuts. You get the nut flavour. You get that nice sort of, well, nuttiness, I guess. That's the only way to put it. A nice nuttiness to it. If you're allergic to nuts, though, I might advise just to stay away, just in case. I don't know what they use, but you might have to stay away. Sweetness, it's sweet, but it's not a balanced sweet, so it's bitter. And if it was a balanced sweet, it would be up there. So it's sort of like fight for which is which, but it's sort of bitter, and then it's got a nice slight sweetness to it. It's, like I said, this is one that's dark and it's rich, and it's bitter, and you sort of need to slowly drink this at least, which I'm going to do. Although, as I was drinking that, I could smell caramel. I can't taste it, but I could smell it, which is nice. But this is a gorgeous beer. I would say that it's because I've drank, but I've kind of not really. I poured away a couple of them because they weren't that good. Well, I poured away one Snake Dog because it wasn't that good. So I've not really had anything to impair my vision, if you will. But this is something nice. This is, if you like stouts, you're gonna love this. If you don't like stouts, I'm not even gonna. Don't get it just because you won't like it. It's a stout, but it's. I can't say enough good things. That's what it is. Although, now that I'm sort of drinking it more flavours are coming about, so I'm getting a bit of caramel, but I'm not gonna add that to my initial thing. So I'm gonna go away and enjoy this because I really like this, and this review is quite long, and I don't really like long reviews because I don't like taking up time because it's literally just beer. Anyway, so I'm gonna go away and enjoy this because I actually really like this. I know it was because Brew York makes some really outstanding beers. I would put them up there with Vocation and Wonder Beyond and Salt and them kind of company. Well, I'd put them up there with Vocation because Vocation I know are very high budget and they have their stuff on lockdown. But Brew York know what they're doing. So, pardon me. Brew York's Flatpack Fika Fuel, a Tonka, caramel and Pecan Imperial making Imperial milk stout. Sorry. Out of 10. I'm going to go with the ABV and give it a 9.5. I love this. The only thing that took it away from the 10, the body. If it was slightly thicker, so that way it's a full body for me, that'd be a 10 out of 10. But it's gorgeous. 9 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. Very well done. It's great. So if you've had this before, please let me know. Let me know what you think, if you like it, if you don't. If you've not had it, I'll leave Brew York's website down below. I got mine for Priesttown. I don't know how much it costs because it's a present. I'll also leave Beersmith's down below just in case they've got it. I don't know if they will or not because it's a Brew York can and their style and everything like that. So anyway, I'll leave their links down below. If you like the video, thumbs up, thumbs down, all that usual stuff. If you want to subscribe, consider doing so because the show must go on, etc, etc, so on and so forth, and I'll see you later. Bye.